Thank you very much to the Cedar Springs cheerleaders for welcoming us back to 13 on Your Sidelines. With just a few weeks left in the regular season, Tri-County and Big Rapids squared off tonight, hoping to be conference champions.
Matt Gard was up north for this CSAA Gold Showdown between the Vikings and the Cardinals.
Guys, last year these two teams shared the conference crown with Reed City, but this time around they've both already beaten the Coyotes. So whoever wins tonight takes home the title. Opening drive of the game, Riley Venix looking more like Michael Penix. He gets it down to Garrett Foster, and the Cardinals are deep into Viking territory. A few plays later, Jack Bowman, he's going to try to take it up the middle. Can't find anything, so he tries the outside instead. Going to find pay dirt. 18-yard touchdown run, 7-zip Big Rapids to the second quarter. Tri-County is going to get something going. Everybody's chasing Chase Keller into the end zone. 20-yard scamper makes it a 1-point game. Big Rapids trying to tack one on before half. That's not going to happen because Venix is going to get sacked by Preston Pitter. 7-6 Cardinals going into the locker rooms. Hey, who needs Taylor Swift when you got the national champion Ferris State Bulldogs in the house watching this one? Third quarter, Cardinals on the 11-yard line. They give it to Garrett Foster around the outside. He gets in, makes it 14-6. The wheels would fall off for Tri-County from there. Big Rapids starts a drive deep in its own territory, but Riley Venix, once again, he is unfazed. He takes it nearly the length of the field. Big Rapids gets a big win. They run the table in the CSAA Gold, and tonight they are conference champions, guys.
If you like chaos, you like how the conference title race is shaking out the OK White. Check this out. 4 teams came into tonight tied for first place with 1 loss each and just 3 games left in the regular season. Forest Hill Central was one of them, and they took on 4-2 Northview. Tonight, the Rangers have won 4 straight against the Wildcats coming into this one. First drive for FHC. The handoff goes to JT Hartman and the senior. Scurries off for 18 yards. That is enough damage to move those chains. The Rangers reward Hartman by giving him the rock again. This time he only rushes for 6 yards, but he has reservations for 6. Forest Hill Central goes up on top 7-0. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, so they keep tossing it to Hartman, and look at him deliver the hit stick. Man, ooh. Hartman knows how to run the football. First down Rangers. Later in the drive, FHC decides to attack by air. Mason McDonald hits Stanford commit Max Richardson. He reaches for the goal line, but is ruled out. I don't know about that one, Jim. That's the final play of the first quarter. Second play of the second quarter, Mason Old McDonald might not have a farm, but he's got a touchdown. He goes in unscathed. It's 14-0 FHC. Northview tries to get something going, but Brendan Cargill, wait for it. He's there for the interception, and that turns into a walk-in pick 6. Forest Hill Central wins big 45-0. The Rangers improved to 6-1 on the year with the impressive victory. Another OK White team that had to keep winning to stay in title contention tonight was Lowell. They played a 4-2 Forest Hills Northern team that's fighting for a playoff spot in Division II. These two squads have faced off 22 times before, with each team winning 11 of them. Third quarter, Jackson Risebig decides to keep it himself, and he's into the end zone from 8 yards out. Red Arrows lead it 20-10. Fourth quarter now, Huskies inside the 1, and Logan Hertzstein gets the push in with the help of his offensive line. That makes it 20-16, like my favorite year. Go Cubs go. Lowell still on top. Red Arrows get the ball back, face 3rd and long, but there's trouble with the snap. Beck Dahlquist hops on it for FHN, and the Huskies take over on Lowell's 11-yard line. Huskies face 4th and 1 inside the 5. Just need a few yards to get that first down, and they do, thanks to some hard running by Colton Sawyer. It's first down FHN. Next play, Colton Tom Sawyer runs with mean pride and is into the end zone. The Huskies are out in front, 23-20. FHN gets the ball back, trying to milk the clock, so they decide to go for it on 4th down on their own 34-yard line. The play is sniffed out by the Red Arrows. It's Lowell ball. Red Arrows have one chance to make a play. They face 4th down, but Risebig is tripped up by Ike DeHaan and later stopped short of the line to gain. FHN wins in come-from-behind fashion, 23-20.
13 on Your Sidelines MVP of the Week, sponsored by Rant Insurance.
It's that time of the year when teams are turning to their playmakers to help them win conference crowns and secure playoff berths.
And it's time to introduce you to 4 guys who do just that for their respective squads. Here are the nominees for MVP of the Week. 6 games are down, 3 games are left in the high school football regular season. Here are the Week 6 MVP candidates who shine the most under those Friday night lights. Candidate number 1 started out strong and was just as tough on the last play of the night. In our 13 on your sidelines game of the week between Spring Lake and Allendale, Lakers star Bryce Collins ran in the game's first touchdown. He finished with 168 yards on offense. Then at the end of the game, the senior made the game-saving tackle to prevent the Falcons from scoring in the final seconds. Collins' late-game heroics helped Spring Lake improve to 5-1 with a 35-28 victory. For the second straight week, a Coopersville Bronco has shown up on this list. Our second MVP nominee is running back Isaac Lemieux. The junior ran for 3 touchdowns in the first half and finished with 164 rushing yards on the night. He then added another score on a touchdown reception while also hauling in 68 receiving yards with 3 catches. Lemieux played a huge part in Coopersville's 42-6 drubbing over Hamilton. Our next MVP candidate was causing the crowd to ooh and ah on Friday night. Low quarterback Jackson Reisbig was having a field day against undefeated Byron Center. The senior ran for 218 yards on 34 carries and 5 total touchdowns. He also threw for 82 yards in the air. Reisbig helped the Red Arrows end the Bulldogs' perfect season on his perfect night in Lowell's 38-28 victory. Our fourth and final MVP candidate had a night he will never forget at Hackley Stadium. Muskegon quarterback Makai Guy was named the homecoming king and then promptly scored 6 total touchdowns. The 2-time MVP of the week ran for 153 yards on just 5 attempts and also threw for 86 yards in Muskegon's 49-14 rout over Zeeland East.
Well, this week we had more than 21,000 votes. Coopersville's Isaac Lemieux wins that vote with nearly 80% of the vote. Congratulations on winning MVP this week. I got to ask, you were able to hurt him through the air, on the ground last week. Do you feel like you're a really complete back who can do whatever the offense asks of you?
I just love running the ball. Just run the ball and catch some touchdowns.
And I know your Coopersville offense puts a lot of points on the board.
Mm-hmm.
You guys have a lot of weapons. It's not just a one-man show. How
Yeah.
fun is it playing in this offense that features so many different playmakers?
It's really fun just playing with your guys. You have so many targets you can hit, and it's just pretty fun.
What's your mentality on the field? I mean, you were running all over the place, scoring the ball, rushing it, catching all the balls. What's your mentality out on the field?
I don't know, just working hard and being the best I can be on the field.
Now, I got to ask you, we told your name is Isaac Lemieux, but there's a nickname, Bobby? It's not your middle name, so what? Explain it. What's Bobby? How's that come
It's my
to play?
nickname. When I was a little baby, I had a big head, so I couldn't hold it up, so it was Bobbles. And then it turned to Bob and Bobby and all that.
And you like that? You like Bobby? All right, I like it. I like it.
We got Bobbles, Bobby,
Yep.
Bobford, Bob. Bob's
We need
the
a
MVP.
bobblehead for him.
Yep.
After that performance last week.
What's left for you guys to accomplish this season?
You know, just winning every game, hopefully get a playoff game, and hopefully get a playoff home game, and that's just win districts and regionals and state, hopefully.
All right, before I ask you to introduce your teammates here, I got to ask you about your head coach, Ed Kamen, always a stand-up guy. We love him on this program. What's it like playing for Coach Kamen?
You know, it's pretty fun. He's a really good coach, and I just like him. All our guys like him too. He's just a pretty good coach.
Awesome. Go ahead and introduce the teammates you brought with you tonight.
This is Bo Harris. He's a quarterback. This is Gavin Sickle, tackle. Luke Stan, wide receiver. Evan Arnold, DN, and Johnny Ford, linebacker.
All right, congratulations to Bobby over here. He's the MVP. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Good luck, you guys, the rest of the way.
Big time performance, man.
Thank you.
Now, up next, we got some teams fighting for playoff spots who needed a win tonight.
We'll show you what happened when old rivals from Comstock Park and Sparta face off in OK Silver action.
And speaking of old rivals, 2 neighboring teams face off in the West Michigan Conference when Orchard View makes a short trip to Oak Ridge.